Hey guys, I'm Sync.
And I'm Echo.
And we're back once again playing AI, the Somnium Files. In the last episode, we were at the Sunfish Pocket, after going to Bloom Park, with Mizuki to talk about the shadowy silhouette that she saw when she was at Bloom Park. We eventually made our way over to the Sunfish Pocket, and to see if possibly that's where Renju was. Renju was there, but he was dead. And unfortunately Mizuki was there with us, so she saw her father's body as well as her mother's. So after talking with Boss and Pewter, and recognizing that the differences in the original Cyclops killings and what they're calling the new Cyclops killer, and the differences between those two, we're gonna head over to Sunfish I say it way too fast. Sunfish Pocket, and back in Akihabara to continue our investigation there.
Okay, we have Mizuki with us!
The vehicle is accelerating 2% slower than usual. Did you put anything in the trunk?
No.
What about the back seat?
Back seat?
Mizuki is right there! How did you not notice that, Dante?
Bright blue hair.
That's not even like she's blending in. She's literally right there in the middle of the mirror.
Mizuki!
Hey, watch out! Eyes forward, stupid.
I'm gonna take control of the wheel.
Aiba, take the wheel. Instead of Jesus, take the wheel. Aiba, take the wheel.
Mizuki come up front and sat in the passenger seat. This is something I would absolutely do as a kid.
Yes, absolutely. Hi.
Aiba, you're not on the wheel. Oh, I guess we can't get Aiba in the wheel anymore because Aiba would literally come out of our head socket and into the wheel.
She can remotely control the car.
Remotely?
Yeah.
Okay.
How the glow fox
Oh wait,
now?
she's in here to charge. Right.
Yeah.
That's what happened.
That's what it is. What are you doing
here?
What are you doing?
I ditched the hospital. They're
Fuck
probably
the
freaking
hospital.
out over there right now.
I'm taking you back.
Were you at the hospital?
Yeah,
Nothing
she
will
was.
change if
No, I meant Dante.
Dante, no, I don't think so. I don't think they're
You're going
that.
to
I mean, they may be
investigate, right?
close, but I don't
Take
think
me
they're
with
like
you.
connected
I
in
can
any
help.
way.
How is a little runt like you gonna be any help?
I'm Renju's daughter. Maybe I'll notice something you don't. Something only his daughter would know.
Fair enough.
I don't know.
My daddy was killed. I can't just stay at the hospital.
Fine. But don't say I never did anything for you.
You're going to take me along?
Just promise not to interfere with the investigation.
Got it.
So what are you doing? How'd you even get here?
How
are you doing?
How did you get here? I'm gonna go with how are you doing first, because I feel like that's a stupid one to go first.
Well, I can still talk this time. Maybe I'm just getting used to it.
That's
Mizuki
nothing
said
good
the
for a
large
12-year-old.
No.
Healed by the sink.
Nice winter we're
Brother
having.
If you have nothing to talk about, you don't have to say anything.
Fair enough.
You're an adult, shouldn't you know that already? If you start talking about the weather, it means you have nothing to say.
Damn. Brat.
Bested by a 12-year-old. Okay, how did you even get here?
Yeah.
You were in the
It
hospital.
wasn't locked, I just opened the door.
You don't lock the door?
10 minutes.
10
Why don't
minutes?
your doors have auto locks? I know you like old cars, but you gotta lock the doors.
Mizuki is more of an
Should be a little
adult
more
than Dante
apologetic for
is.
someone who just got caught breaking into my car.
Mizuki does raise a valid point.
Yeah.
If you are not more serious about security, you should consider replacing the car altogether.
You too?
If this is an old car, that means that someone can just jump
Yeah, Jimmy.
jump cable it.
Yeah.
Or yeah.
Yeah.
Just
Hotwire
it.
Yeah.
Hotwire the car and go
And-
away from it, especially if he leaves the door unlocked.
Yeah.
What I wanted to know, though, was how Mizuki got here from the hospital. I thought the hospital was some distance away from the police place, but I guess not.
I guess they're pretty close.
So
You were talking to yourself again. I heard you. It's creepy. You should cut that out.
I was talking to Aiba out loud before I noticed Mizuki in the back. That must be what she's referring to.
Mizuki is still unaware I exist.
Wait, Aiba, you've been
Yeah,
with her this
I know
entire.
there's
Well,
no
you've been
reason
with him
to
this
hide
entire
it,
time.
since she already knows about Abyss. But it's just hard to explain.
I have an AI in my
I
eye.
won't say anything yet.
We're gonna freak her out by you.
But I am ready to be introduced at any time. Just let me know when the time is right.
It's not a proposal. No need to be so formal. Shit, I said that out loud.
Okay, I think you should go to the hospital.
I think
Oh my
you're the
God.
one who needs to go to the hospital.
Oh my god, I need to get exactly that clip of him saying that out loud, and because that was something that was totally out of context in a silent car. Oh my god, that would be hilarious.
Like I said, Dante sits around for 5 minutes looking around and talking with Aiba in his head, and everyone is just seeing him make facial expressions, and but with no context. It's
Yeah,
just
right.
facial expressions.
Yeah.
They're just like, he's making the faces again.
It's just different Date faces, and then just like Iris, like Ota's mom, and Mizuki just having like this dumb struck expressions, like what the fuck. That is so. Oh yeah, I would love to be like know what it's like on the other side of Date, just to see him make the expressions.
But like, Aiba's been with Date ever since she was implanted. You think she would know whether or not Date has talked to Mizuki
Right.
about his eye?
Yeah, I think it was more so for us, but yeah.
Yes. But she acted dumb about it, so it doesn't make sense
Yeah.
in the lore, or
Yeah,
not
in the
in the
universe.
story.
In the universe, yeah.
In the universe, Aiba would have been like, Aiba should have been like, you still haven't told her about me.
Yeah.
Rather than, she doesn't know about me?
Yeah, right, yeah.
Okay, do you want to catch the suspect? At least
No,
this time I can
it's
choose the
more
last
like
option.
I don't like sitting still and moping all day. I've grown out of my brooding, pretentious teenager phase.
You're not a teenager
Odd
yet.
thing for a preteen to say.
Are you not aware of Mizuki's mental prowess?
She does have
She
a
is
lot
far
now.
more developed.
Yeah,
than her
she
classes.
is far more mature
She is
than.
even reading psychology papers by Alfred Adler.
Sounds pretentious to me.
So about Renju.
I was gonna say
Yeah.
that Mizuki is one of those people who are like really fucking smart.
Yeah.
She's like really fucking smart, and because of it, she's more mature because
Yeah.
she's like, I can't handle these fucking dumbasses.
Yeah, exactly.
Okay, about Renju.
Hey, about Renju. Do you have anything to tell me? Anything at all that might help?
Well, it's not about Daddy, but I heard from Daddy that Mom had a secret.
Shoko
Okay.
had a secret?
What about that secret?
What?
Yeah.
Did you know that Mom was the representative of an investment company?
That's what her
Yeah,
profile
I
said.
did.
Yes,
Yeah.
That whole company was a big scam.
of course it was.
Scam?
Well, I don't know the details. They start up a company to get people to invest in it, then shut it down on purpose and keep the money. She got really rich like that.
Shoko did this?
Yep.
By herself?
No, dummy. Of course it was with other people. I saw gangsters there sometimes. If she ever got into trouble, she had them take care of it.
I am scanning all known crime databases, but I cannot find any reports referencing this. They must have been extraordinarily careful.
I would-
So I guess we need to now talk. What about the gangs? Or like maybe they know something. But
Yeah.
I don't know if they're the one who did it, but I don't think they are
no.
because this killing is very specific.
Yeah.
Unless they have like a insane, like someone who is like
Insane. Yeah.
I'm not gonna say insane because that put people with mental.
No, right, but like
Yeah, but like someone who is
who's like a psychopath or
someone who is capable of being a serial killer. Because
right.
not all serial killers are psychopaths.
Right, no, yeah.
A lot of serial killers are like very charismatic.
Yeah, or, yeah. I mean, there's other cases on why people would kill, so yeah.
There's other cases, yes, but a lot of serial killers are actually charismatic. But, so like, there's someone who will actually go on and like be a serial killer.
Sure.
But I feel like it's not someone in a gangster unless they're like
in a position to do so.
Unless they're like more, I guess they're like the more unhinged
Sure.
Gangster member.
Yeah.
But I also feel like it's very calculated or like thought out.
Yeah, right.
That it's not your average gangster.
Yeah, right.
And I'm
Not
glad you're okay.
So, you want to go back to the hospital? I'd be more than happy to drop you off.
That's not what I meant. Why are you always so pushy, Date?
I'm not pushy, I'm just worried.
You've got a weird way of showing it. Doesn't look like you're worried. You're just weird.
You've always got something smart to say, huh? You're just like Renju.
Date.
What about Daddy?
Nothing.
You have no tact, do you?
No,
This
he
is why you're
doesn't.
single and always will be.
Oh!
Yeah, that's where you're wrong, kiddo. I look like a single father when you're around. Chicks love it.
Yeah, chicks love to see creepy old men hanging out with a 6th grader.
Hey, what are you implying?
Ooh, did I make you mad? Now I'm stuck in a car with an angry old creepy pervert.
I
Who's
am
your
not an old creepy pervert.
roommate?
And even if you were my age, you're not my type.
Ew, I don't want to know about your type.
Hey, you
I don't
started
either.
Stupid old man.
it. Punk-ass kid.
You're arguing with a 12-year-old.
Yeah, and losing.
Oh, Date, you're more pathetic than I thought you are. Mizuki and I walked back into Sunfish Pocket.
Ah, Detective Date. Good to see you, sir. And this is...
Have you looked through the case file yet?
Flashbacks to
Oh,
Phoenix
I am
Wright's first
so
case.
sorry.
Have you even looked at the case file?
Yes. Please let us through.
Phoenix, are you sure you're capable of doing this?
Yes. Victim's name is Cinderblock. Alright, talk to the investigator again, but don't ask him his name.
Any leads?
No, we didn't find anything today.
Are you getting enough rest?
No, not these past few days.
I thought so. Once this is over, get some rest, alright?
You too, Detective Date.
And not their name?
Not the name, yeah.
Okay.
The
Counter.
corpse was strung up near this counter.
The autopsy report indicates that the contents of the victim's intestines were excreted upon death. But no traces of that have been found in the area, nor on the corpse itself. This evidence makes it highly likely that Renju was killed somewhere else.
Of course.
Uh-huh. Again.
It must have been considerably difficult to carry more than 150 pounds.
What do you mean?
Renju weighed approximately 158 pounds. I can estimate a person's weight by analyzing their bone structure, muscle, and fat.
Oops. Wrong button. Okay, it's not there.
No. What are you looking for?
Wait.
Wait, yeah.
Iris.
Iba,
Oh,
can you recall the time we discovered the corpse?
Of course.
of course. End of conversation.
Yeah, of course. End of conversation. Zoom.
Wow.
The
Body.
time of discovery was 10:20 p.m. You of course already know this, but you and Mizuki were the first to discover Renju's corpse. The body was hanged from the ceiling, similar to how a fish would be. A thick hook was embedded in the upper jaw, and the wires connecting to the hook were strung up on one of the ceiling beams. There was also a hook on the other end of each wire. The 3 beer kegs were attached to these hooks. We have found no fingerprints.
Over the counter. Nothing there. No? Okay. Neck. There are deep impressions left on his neck.
Strangulation?
Correct. The face shows clear signs of congestion, along with petechia around the face and throat. Both are clear evidence of asphyxiation.
Any indication of the murder weapon?
Most likely a twisted piece of cloth. The culprit approached Renju from behind and wrapped the cloth around his neck, choking him in an attempt to suffocate him. The specific cause of death is cerebral circulation failure due to vessel closure in the neck. Put more simply, the suspect strangled Renju to death from behind.
Do we
And
have
blood
an
and
estimated
oxygen can get to
TOD?
the brain.
Yesterday, around 8 p.m.
So Renji was murdered about 2 hours before Mizuki and I found the body.
That is a really close time window.
Strangled by a cloth or something similar from behind. If they took out his eye before he died, he has to have been strapped down or something.
Or
The autopsy
unconscious.
report discovered the
Or
presence of
unconscious and then he was-
benzodiazepine. It is a common sedative. The
Yeah, there we go,
dosage
sedative,
found in
yeah,
his
something like
bloodstream
that,
was
yeah.
extremely
Oh.
high. It can be assumed that Renju's cognitive functions were heavily impaired before his death.
So he was still like semi-conscious, but not able to defend himself.
So sedative was detected in Renju's body. He was barely conscious before he was killed. That's why.
So that's how the eye was
So it wasn't-
removed. And
It was not a attack on just a sudden attack.
yeah,
It was planned out.
yeah. And
About 160 pounds. He was definitely murdered somewhere else and then carried here.
right. I think. Yeah.
Okay, I'm just gonna chair.
A chair.
Sign. Store signboard says Sunfish Pocket. You can see the window, the kitchen, nothing suspicious. Doorway to kitchen.
Light.
A light that looks like a jellyfish, probably not a clue.
Hey Dante, look! A bar stool! Instead of jellyfish like we saw at the diner. Where he's like, oh look, Dante, look, a jellyfish! Like, oh look, a chair from a diner!
Okay, probably girls are
What are you
working.
staring at? Creeper.
I agree.
He's like, I'm being attacked on both ends. Picture maids.
Ooh,
Surveillance camera.
surveillance camera.
Menu.
Dragon's
Source menu.
Palace Pasta. 1800 yen.
Dang.
1800?
Isn't that pretty average?
This is average?
She's a rich girl, alright?
Yes, yeah.
But I will also combat that with how much do you get? What's in it?
Yeah.
Oh, I forgot. That's also A. What's in it? Because seafood costs more than like regular chicken.
Yeah.
How much you get? What's in it? The I guess the rating of this restaurant.
Yeah.
Is it a 4-star restaurant? Window places on the second floor. There's nothing out the window. Okay. I don't know if I should check the camera first. or
Go
talk
check the
to-
camera.
Oh wait,
Yeah.
there's some more. Let's talk to
Is that
try
a
it.
spear?
It more closely resembles a harpoon of sorts. I believe this is a trident.
Any chance this was used in the murder?
No. There are no traces of blood on the trident, and no indication that Renju was stabbed.
Only indication that his intestines were taken out.
Yeah, right. A trident.
Doesn't look like anything to the case. Chair. I look inside the box. There's nothing in here. An empty wooden box. And that's
Trident.
another trident that you can't tell because it's there. Well, it's
Yeah.
off screen. Oil drum. This oil drum must be kind of interior
The
to
capacity
car.
of this oil drum is 200 liters. It weighs approximately 44 pounds when empty.
Let me check inside.
Well.
Well.
What is this?
What?
There's something inside.
A watch.
Oh. Yeah, it looks like it.
Step up to the drum.
This is the oil drum.
Yes!
It's the kind of oil drum that has a lid, right?
Yes.
Correct.
No!
Let's
There's
open
no
it.
lid. You have to pry it open.
Every time.
Why did we just go to the made pictures?
This is...
Because they didn't want to animate him opening.
But why did they...
Yeah, I don't know.
That Ranger's watch.
This is the wristwatch Renju always wore. No doubt about it. But how did this get here?
Was he transported in that?
It's possible.
Okay.
Alright.
Talk to her first or check out this
Camera.
camera? Okay, camera. Wait, policeman. What's the status?
Nothing special.
Okay.
Thanks.
Guarding. Okay. Doorway. The club is located on the second floor of the building. We used the elevator to get here.
Iba, can you check the operation records of this elevator?
Searching. Found it. The elevator records are sent automatically to building management. According to the record from yesterday, from 6:30 p.m. until the body was found, this elevator stopped on the second floor only once. At 8:55 p.m. The weight of the car's cargo was approximately 310 pounds.
Huh.
310 pounds. Renju was 160, and then his intestine got taken out. They didn't tell us how much he weighed back then. Each
About
oil
150,
drum
yeah.
is about 44 pounds when
Empty.
so that's about 88 already. Okay.
Check the door one more time.
Elevator stop only once.
I remember getting stuck on this part because I didn't check the door, so I just want to make sure there's no other dialogue tied to the door. Camera time.
Iba, did you get anything from the surveillance camera?
Unfortunately, no. All of the recordings from local surveillance equipment have been erased.
They knew what they were
What
doing.
about backups?
There are none.
There are no
None
backups?
uploaded to the cloud either.
Oof.
But there's no footage of the incident. Okay,
Alright,
Mizuki.
Mizuki.
You can leave if you need to.
I
'Cause
thought
this is
I already
stupid
told
one.
you. Sitting around rotting away in that hospital would be worse.
Still,
I know what you're trying to say. For a little girl to find her dad like that and then want to go back to the scene, you think it's totally weird, right?
In fairness, it is also weird for an adult policeman to acquiesce such a request. For
But this is what I wanted. I didn't want to run away from it. I wanted to confront it. I didn't want to be weak.
Okay, do you remember what you saw last night?
How could I forget? I'll never be able to get that image out of my head. Not until the day I die.
Notice anything strange?
you were telling me earlier that you could spot things only a daughter would know.
I know what I said. I'll tell you if I notice anything.
Notice anything strange?
Did you hear me? I said I'll tell you if I see anything.
Do you
Alright.
notice anything strange?
Jeez, you're pushy. Pushy men are seen as desperate. This is why no one likes you. Besides, Date? Never mind. Just do your investigation or whatever.
What was she gonna say?
What was she gonna say?
Now is not the time to worry about such things.
That's true.
I think Date's middle name is Worry.
Mizuki is looking at a spot where we found
Hey.
Renju.
Are you doing okay?
Oh, sorry. Just staring.
If you're having a hard time, You can tell me.
I'm fine. It's not like the body is lying here.
Probably a good thing. Beer keg.
I did not check the beer keg.
No, you didn't.
Evidence marker. An evidence marker, little mark that puts up track evidence. It's
Yeah. My favorite numbers. 1, B, and X.
Renju's corpse was hung up by 3 wires. The wires are tied to 3
Each
kegs.
keg has a capacity of 20 liters. All 3 kegs were filled in approximately 55 pounds each.
Okay.
55 pound each.
That's more than enough to lift up the 150-pound body.
Less than.
Well, he's 156 or something like that, and
Without his intestines.
with his intestines and without it was about
It's less
150.
than. So
Yeah.
he's less than.
So yeah,
Without the intestines, he's
156.
158.
Yeah, something like that. It was something like that. Yeah.
He's about 160 with the intestine. Without the intestine, it's way less.
Yeah. So more than enough.
They're 55 pound each, so that makes it 165 pounds. Those are 88 pounds.
The beer kegs could also be here because this is also a bar, so they would have been kept here.
Yes, I know,
Yeah.
but I'm thinking,
Yeah.
and then the body has to still at least be 150 pounds or 100 pounds, right?
Right.
The intestine doesn't weigh that much, does it?
I think we're going off of 150 pounds as the base for Renju as we found him.
So they only got rid of 10 pounds?
Eh.
I highly doubt that if they were just gonna get rid of the intestine to
That was
get
the
rid
last
of,
number. That was the last number I saw relating to Renju. So
yes, of his current weight.
yes.
Of his weight with his intestines. Which is different than his weight without his intestines.
Yes.
But that doesn't mean anything with 2 human bodies. Okay,
Are
Mizuki.
you really okay?
Okay.
Yeah, I am. Don't you have an investigation to do? Or are you stalling?
More Mizuki sound act tough, but deep inside.
Okay. All right. That's. There we go. Left eye.
Precise positioning. The left
This
eye has
bears
been pulled out.
similarity to Shoko's. The left eyeball was removed while the victim was still alive.
There we go. That was all we needed.
I think we've checked everything we need to.
I agree. We should compile our evidence and inferences.
Mizuki, you ready to leave?
What? But we aren't done investigating.
What do you mean?
There are still people I want to talk to.
Taken out.
All right.
Okay, so
Who do you wanna talk
do you
to?
want to talk to? Do you want to talk to Oda? Do you want to talk to Log? Is any place you can think of that I don't know about? Do you want to talk
Do you
to
want to talk to Log?
I can't read the rest of it.
You can still move, I think.
Nope, it's too late. Do you
Too
want
late.
to talk to Log?
Oda is in here all the time. He might know something.
He's
Okay.
in here all the
I'll call
time.
Ota's phone is broken. He dropped it in a puddle.
Sounds like Ota. He's so clumsy.
We'd have to talk to him in person.
He's probably at Lemnis Gate or Matsushita Diner.
Sushida. Do you want to talk to Log?
Yeah. Daddy owned Lemnis Gate and Iris works for them. She used to work here too.
So she might know something.
I'll call her.
Why do we keep going back to the maids? Mizuki tried calling Iris, but there was no answer. Because of course there's not. Is she dead too? Everyone we
Any
come
idea where she might
across
be?
just dies,
I
right?
don't know. Iris is into a lot of things.
All right. How
Wait,
about last
wait.
option?
Any place you can think of that I don't know about?
Well, there is one place. Have you heard of Golden Yokocho in the entertainment district? Daddy used to go to a place called Marvel a lot.
Yes.
Maybe they know something about him.
Marvel.
Let's head out.
Head out.
Can we go
Lemnis
to
Gate,
Marble in the
Matsushita
next
Diner, and
episode?
Marble. Let's head out.
Because
Okay,
Marble is probably one of my favorite places to go. Favorite places in this game.
Mizuki is looking this way.
All right, guys. I'm gonna call it an episode here, and the next episode, let's hit the Marble. Let's hit the Marble. See you guys then.
Bye.